Hello guys, it is Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't done like a proper YouTube video in a really long time, but your girl's isolating because I've got COVID, so yeah, here I am. I thought I'd do a bit of a get ready with me this morning. So if you don't know me, I'm a fashion stylist and a content creator on Instagram. Do a bit of YouTube and TikTok and stuff as well, but mostly Instagram. And yeah, as a fashion stylist, I style campaigns for fashion brands, a lot of sneakers and streetwear, but also magazines and celebrities and a lot of musicians. But yeah, I'm isolating because somehow, somewhere, I got COVID and it sucks. But one thing I would say is that I got COVID in March 2020. And it was way worse than how I feel now, and I'm double vaccinated. So this is my outfit of the day, isolation style. This is from the new Santa Cruz collection. I think it's really cute. It's got like Lazio vibes. I have to like show you somehow. It's my bathroom. The trousers, the joggers that I'm wearing, I actually love these. They're from a new brand. Wait, let me see if I can kind of turn this around a little bit. So they're from a new brand called Forever Good London, and they're just like a straight leg jogger, like really comfy. And I'm wearing Crocs, the new winter Crocs, which are so comfy. See this, like they're kind of like fleece lined inside. Oh my god, I'm so happy I've got them right now, especially they're like so comfortable. But yeah, so obviously I'm just chilling at home. I might I'm gonna do like a little a little vague get ready with me type thing right now, because I might get ready properly, even though I've got nowhere to be, but I do have some content to shoot at some point, so I'm going to see how I feel today. So yeah, I'm just using my favourite Barry M Lip Rehab right now, which I just love. I've already like cleansed my face this morning, and I'm just going to use my favourite, people say, I say Refi brow laminating stuff. It is literally the best stuff I've ever used. Oh my god, it just makes your brows stay so well. You just put it on all over. I'm just gonna use my mirror a sec. You guys can come with me on this journey of getting ready. So yeah, I just put it all over and kind of like really stick up the brows. And then you take off the lid and like the other part, and it's a brush. And you just want to literally stick up the brows as much as you possibly can to start with. And then so when they look a bit mad like that, I then go in and I shape them. So it's like they're not all just sticking up, they're kind of a little bit more shaped. But yeah, you might ask me, why is it important to get ready even when you're isolating? And getting ready, getting dressed, putting jewellery on, you know, I've got some little hoop earrings. It makes such a big difference personally for me feeling like I'm doing something with my day, even if I can't leave the house. And that's something that I want to talk about a lot more in general in my content. Like I've started to do this on my Instagram, so I thought, why not take it to YouTube? As a fashion stylist, I have obviously always been obsessed with fashion, but it's more because it's how it makes me feel. And actually the reason I work with a lot of musicians and celebrities, I think, is because I don't just go in with like an image idea, like, oh, this is in fashion, this is what you should be wearing, or you sound like this, so like this is what you should be wearing. It's also like I try to draw out people's personalities, and that's why I think I've done so much working with personalities, because it's not just about what I think looks good on them, it's also like, what do they like, what are they interested in? And that's how I've always dressed myself. Like I'm really into punk rock music, like I love hardcore music, I love Harajuku style. I take a lot of my inspirations personally from like Japan, and streetwear and sneakers. I'm a tomboy, and so it's like all of that goes into making up my personal style, and that's what I do when I'm styling a celebrity, or even sometimes when I'm doing editorial, like with models. I've literally sometimes gone in and based it around a certain model's personality. Like I knew that one of them rode motorbikes, so I did that as the theme. I knew that one of them was into basketball, or like there was one that I worked with and I based whole editorial around like his boxing that he did. Like I say, his career is really modeling, but he also was a boxer. So yeah, anyway, my point is, I think it's really interesting and something that we don't talk about enough, how fashion makes us feel. Another part of that journey is sustainability, which is very important. And I'm aware that the fashion industry is one of the worst industries in terms of sustainability and being eco-friendly. And that's a journey that I've been on for a long time. I've talked about it actually on here. I talk about sneakers a lot on here. And I've showed you guys some of my sustainable and plant-based sneaker options that I have. And I'm always trying to find more options like that and champion brands like that. So yeah, I think it all comes into play. So how I feel about myself obviously is affected by how I look. And so even just doing my brows in the morning makes such a big difference to me. It makes me feel a bit more done. I'm putting on an SPF, even though I am working from home and isolating. This is a really good one. This is cruelty-free and vegan by Simple. It's an oil, so it doesn't leave you with any white residue, which I think is very important. You can mix that in with your moisturizer, or you can just go ahead like I'm doing now and just put it all over. I love using that stuff. It's so good. And then, you know, you can still get SPF rays coming through your windows. They can still affect your skin, so it's important to do that. I'm also just going to put a little bit of highlight on just to make me feel a bit alive, because obviously I'm a little bit sick. I'm just going to go in and put that, for example, in the corners of my face to highlight my cheekbones there, on my nose to give it a little bit of definition on the end. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And now, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to shoot any other content today, but we will see. At least you guys can see my my highlight on my cheekbones if no one else can. I've not actually been posting on social media for the past 2 days because I've been feeling like hell. And I don't know, it's quite nice to actually take a break. I also usually go in and I do a little bit of my lip and below. It's cute, oh my god, so cute. So yeah, there's that. And then yeah, just to make myself feel a little bit more normal, I'm also just gonna curl my lashes. Check in the mirror. So what do you guys think in regards to why you get dressed every day? Why you dress the way that you do? I'm really interested in how that affects people and why it's important. And, you know, the whole isolation lockdown thing, what I found really, really interesting is to how people felt in regards to whether they bothered to get dressed when they were working from home or not. And I know some people were like, I have to get up, I have to work out, I have to get dressed, like it's a normal day. And I think that's quite cool. I think it's really important for your mental health to do stuff like that and have some structure. I don't think you have to layer on loads of makeup or get really dressed up in order to feel good, but I think a little bit, like even just, you know, doing the basics like I am right now. So I'm gonna go in with, do I need any concealer today? Let's bring this over here a little bit. I usually would just go in with a little bit under my eyes, so I'm gonna do that for the, I don't know, just to show you guys basically for this video, and also, you know, to make me feel a bit better. Let's do it, why not? I just go in with the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer. I'm like totally blind, so that's why I'm reading it like that, because I'm taking my glasses off. And then sometimes I just put like a little bit here. This is when I'm just doing like a basic, like no makeup day, you know? Also, a little bit of, not even really blemishes, but like potential blemishes here. So I'll just go in and I'll like dab in a little bit. And I think the thing is, when you're not wearing any foundation, you're wearing some concealer, you just really need to blend it out. So that's why I even take it across my chin. And the same up here, you just really want to make sure it doesn't look too different. The whole point is to conceal, not highlight it. So yeah. And then my favourite mascara at the moment, I don't know if I'm ever saying this right, Ciat. Wonder Wand is what it's called. So now that I've curled my lashes, I'm just going to put a little bit on just to make me feel alive. Just to make me feel something, guys, you know? You know? And then a little bit just in the corners, underneath as well. And it's mad how much of a difference just putting a bit of mascara and highlight on your face and concealer and a little bit of lip balm, God, it just changes my mood. It makes me feel so much better. This is also why a lot of people do things like get their brows microbladed or or laminated and get their lashes curled. I've actually got kits to do that at home, so I might do that soon. Because it's like you don't have to do anything, you just feel that little bit better. But yeah, I just feel a little bit more alive. And here are my glasses, which I am going to wear today because I am working from home. I wear contact lenses a lot when I'm out, but might as well embrace the glasses look at the moment. So I would ordinarily go in and kind of like fill in my brows a little bit, but I can't really be bothered right now. I'm going to shape them a bit better. But yeah, I'm just chilling. They don't need to be perfect. But I do love this Refi product. I think it's great. So yeah, I have been sent some stuff, some gifting recently. I don't have like an ad to do today, content wise, but I do have some gifting, so I might do some content if I'm feeling up to it. And yeah, what do you guys think in regards to like how you get dressed and why you wear the things you do every day? Like, I think it's important. Like for me, I feel better when I'm working or wearing a brand that, you know, has a little bit of an eco-conscious sustainability element to it. Always makes you feel good if it's a local small brand, anything like that, as well as comfort. You know, it's like I'm wearing my Crocs right now and they're super comfortable. This jumper is like so comfortable. My joggers are comfortable, but I still feel like I'm wearing a look, you know? A cozy look, but it's a look. So yeah, what makes you make the choices that you do in regards to the clothes that you guys wear? What makes you feel good when you get ready? What is it that makes you feel good about like what you put on or how you do your makeup, etc.? Why is that important to us? It's just something that I think is really interesting. Need to get some water. But yeah, in regards to like mental health, it's something that I think is really important. I recently went through a counselling course, meaning a course of counselling sessions with a therapist that I thought was amazing, and I'm really glad that I did it. I've been on like a big mental health and wellbeing journey for a few years, and there were many reasons why I wanted to get therapy. I went through bereavement a few times over the past few years, and then unfortunately, after I had just finished my recent course of therapy, I also went through bereavement again. It was very, very close to home, shall we say. And so now I'm waiting to start a new course of bereavement therapy. But anyway, in regards to all of that, that's why I think it's really important to do these little things, especially now that I'm having to blooming isolate because I've got COVID. It's like, how can I still make myself feel good? And what is it that makes me feel good about like getting dressed and putting on like even a little bit of makeup? Why is that important? And personally, I just think when you look good, you feel good. And I don't mean that in an extreme way. I don't mean like I have to get like glammed up like I haven't. I've done like the bare minimum, but I think it still makes me feel good about myself. It's self-care, it's well-being. It's the same as working out. Yesterday, I just did a 20-minute workout. Obviously, I have COVID, so like I don't feel great right now. But I'm going to try and either do a 20-minute workout or like a 20-minute, half-an-hour yoga session today. It's really important when you're not feeling good to still keep active because it boosts your endorphins and helps your body to fight whatever you have. Also rest is really important. Make sure you sleep well. Obviously, also those things help you look good. And again, I think that comes down to when you look good, you feel good. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about all this stuff that I'm saying? I would love to hear your opinions. I really want to sort of create a community on here where we can talk about these things and discuss them openly. do you think it's important to not care about how you look when you're feeling ill and just do nothing? And like, you know, everybody has their own coping mechanisms. I also, I think it's important to be comfortable. So although I'm saying like it's nice to get up and get dressed and kind of like, you know, make yourself look at least some kind of way that feels good, I just think also be comfortable. Like I'm wearing a baggy jumper and like joggers and Crocs, like I'm not being crazy. I also think it's important to be comfortable most of the time. You'll see that 90% of the time I'm wearing sneakers and streetwear. It's still a look, and that is my look. But yeah, sometimes I wear skirts and dresses and harnesses and big like chunky boots because I'm a bit of a rock chick too. But no matter what, like I have to feel comfortable. I just can't cope with it otherwise. I don't understand how people do it when they're like wearing stuff that isn't super comfortable. I just can't anymore. Again, I think maybe that's part of the well-being journey. Look good to feel good, but also feel good to look good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. By no means am I doing everything right. Am I perfect in my sustainability choices at all? But I just think being a little bit conscious helps. Like Forever Good is a small local London new brand, so that's cool to support them. My Crocs, if you want to go there, like they might not be 100% perfect, but they are plant-based, and not everything I have is, but you know, everything like has different boxes that it ticks, and that is what this pair of shoes does. It ticks the box of veganism, plant-based shoes. This jumper, I don't know, like that's a hard one to say really. It's not perfect. They're not super sustainable, but they're also not a terrible brand. They're not fast fashion. It's a little bit of a higher price point. It's not made, you know, in terrible working conditions. They have a decent eco-friendly and ethical standards, but they're not the best, you know? It's a skate brand, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, all the makeup and like beauty products that I use are always cruelty-free. That's one of the things that I refuse to kind of like get away from. So if there's anything you see in the background that isn't today, it's not mine. I have a housemate. She mostly uses cruelty-free stuff too, but yeah, not everything she uses is, but everything I do is. Anyway, that's enough on my thoughts on getting ready and well-being, and that's my get ready with me today. I'm going to go and, I don't know what I'm going to do, answer some emails and try and chill for a bit. So peace out. I hope you've enjoyed this little video with me today, and I'll speak to you guys again soon.